It is time to check in with Tom Skilling at his home weather center. Hey, Tom.
Hello, Micah. Hi, Ben. Well, a beautiful evening around Chicago and the Midwest. Warmest air is out to the west of us, but a little warmer tonight than we've been in recent nights. Humidity has eased up come up just a bit. It's 78 degrees, but in the 80s out in the plains, and we've got hot weather on the way. We also have folks in the southeast U.S., in Florida and the Gulf Coast watching the tropics. We'll tell you about that in a second. It's still early next week before anything happens there, but that's being watched. 78 here in Chicago. All is quiet tonight with a west-southwest wind, 57 dew point, coming off a day that saw an 86-degree high and a 64-degree low. It's been beautiful, and we've got 2 more winning days ahead with abundant sunshine tomorrow and Saturday. Also a little cottony cumulus clouds, maybe a last day of lake breezes tomorrow, and then the southwest flow ought to become strong enough to overcome lake cooling on Saturday. Look at the limited cloud cover, less than 2% of the sky covered in any day part tomorrow by clouds, and the heat will build, especially next week. Might be a little lake breeze Monday that interrupts the peak of the heat at that point. Not inland though, and look at the 90s back here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and now Thursday. It appears we'll have a 90-degree temperature. Every one of these readings well above normal, and we'll start adding to that already lengthy list of 90-degree days. What's happening here is that big hot air dome that has fostered all those fires out to the west is expanding eastward. So are the upper winds. We're going to get some of the smoke at the high elevations coming in here over the course of the weekend, and that ought to set up some beautiful sunrises and sunsets. A heck of a way to do that with fires burning out to the west. But rain chances are very minimal. There's just a chance of a thunderstorm Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Saturday night, Sunday and Monday. Other than that, rain chances are negligible, and we're going to build into some real heat next week with a better chance of storms, say Thursday night and Friday. There it is. We've got clouds south of us, clouds to the north. They try to fight in here, but as they move into this high pressure ridge that's kind of set across the area, they die out. The clouds do. So we're going to keep a couple more days of beautiful sun, and then that little low pressure and an increase in humidity will settle in here, and that's why there's just the chance of a shower or thunderstorm Saturday night and Sunday. Here's the layout of precipitation Saturday morning. Nothing here. Beautiful sunny day. There's the evening. Same thing. No rain. And there might be a thunderstorm and a spot or two Saturday night, but look how limited the coverage is. That's Sunday evening. May brew an isolated thunderstorm, but boy, we are dry in many parts of the area, and I'm afraid we don't see a soaking rains for a little while. There's the hot dome, and there's what temperatures do in response to it. They go above normal to the tune of double digits. We're talking 90s, especially as we get into next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's show you these temps. Those are highs tomorrow. Here are the high temperatures on Saturday, flirting with 90. Same thing on Sunday. And then on Monday, the same thing. We'll be up close to 90. But here's where the real heat comes in, and the humidity will be joining it too. Those are mid-90s here on Tuesday. Same thing on Wednesday, and Thursday ought to be a hot one as well with 90-degree temperatures. So it may be late in the summer season, but boy, Mother Nature is not done with the heat yet. Here are the 2 tropical systems, and if one believes the computer models, and of course when you're looking 5 days out on tropical systems, much can change, but it is possible that early next week we could have 2 named tropical systems landfalling in the continental United States, one in Florida, one on the Gulf Coast. They're called Tropical Depressions 13 and 14 now. They don't have a name, but we have Laura and Marco waiting in the wings as the names of the next named storms, and as it tracks up towards South Florida, By the way, if that goes ashore Monday, as is being predicted right now, that would be the anniversary of the 1992 Hurricane Andrew landfall down there, one of the biggest and most damaging Florida hurricanes ever to hit. Here's the other one. This could slam into Central America, then cross the Yucatan, losing a little punch. But it's got all that distance over warm tropical waters as it heads toward Texas. So that's the point at which the thing could just spin up again. And boy, those systems in the Gulf, as we look at the first one going into Florida, have a history of developing pretty vigorously. Well, there are the high temperatures the last 5 days. We had 100% of our possible sun today. Here is the Chicago forecast. And for tonight, it's gorgeous, clear, comfortable tonight. Low temperatures going down to 65. Could be a few upper 50s inland. But we had a 49 last night in spots in northwest Indiana. We'll not do that tonight. Winds will be coming around to the southwest at 5 to 12. Tomorrow, sunshine. High temperatures up around 89, then clear, not as cool tomorrow night, low 69, and sunny and warm tomorrow. There it is. There's tomorrow night's clear weather with 69, 60 inland, and then sunny and warm on Saturday. What a way to start the weekend at 90 and a bit breezy from the southwest, so that means no late cooling. The heat continues as we get into Sunday. The one thing is the humidities will be pretty moderate the next couple of days. It's Sunday they start creeping up and becoming noticeable. Same thing on Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, it's, wow, get the air conditioners and fans ready because from all indications, we'll have some mid-90s. Summer is not over yet. See, I told you that, Mike and Ben, that we'd have some more hot weather. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.